Hey guys, Lukas Schwegendiek here, and today I want to talk to you about being okay with the way things are. We are always very stressed, in pain, or very angry or afraid about a couple of things in our lives. And that's not okay. We always tell ourselves that's not good, that's not great, that's not what it's supposed to be like. But when we say that to ourselves, we basically deny the situation. We block it off of our field of vision and we do not acknowledge it. Now this is very dangerous because the situation is still there. The experience, you still had it. And you still have to take some action about it. But when you ignore it, you're deciding to put it off, to not do it. And that's just procrastinating on it. And we all know how well that goes. So to acknowledge the situation, you don't have to like it, but just to acknowledge it, you just have to be okay with it to begin with. Just be okay with the way things are. Be okay with it. Don't try to sugarcoat it, but don't try to make it worse than it is either. Just accept it for what it is first. And that's very important because we usually get stressed out more about the things than we have to. Let's use an example. You're walking down the street and it's a nice day outside and you're feeling great and you're having a good day so far. And you walk down you turn to the corner, you walk down the alley, and at the end of the alley you see someone coming your way. And it's your ex. And you hate your ex, or that particular one at least. They left you in so much pain and it was so bad. You don't want to walk next to them. You don't even want to see them at all. And now they ruined your day and it's just horrible. So, what are you going to do? Well, you can say to yourself that you don't acknowledge them. That you don't acknowledge them at all. That you block them out. You say, you know what? They didn't make me angry. I'm supposed to look past this. I'm supposed to be stronger. I'm supposed to be okay already. It's been a while and I'm just gonna keep walking. Or you could try to say, you know what, I want to leave, and you turn around and you try to quickly hurry away from this and walk a different way to where you need to go. This will not make your day. This will be on your mind the entire day if you do this. But instead you could say, okay, I accept that I got hurt. I accept that it was the way it was. I accept that the relationship didn't go well. I accept that she's or he's here right now and that they're walking towards me. Do you see the difference? There's already a question burning when you accept it. And that question is, what do I do now? I accept this. This is okay. This is what happened. What do I do now? Now that everything has passed, now that everything is the way it was, what do I do? And then instead of running away from it, or trying to block it out, or trying to be someone you're not, you really look into yourself and ask, what is it I want to do right now? Do I want to confront them because they hurt me so much? Do I want to just ignore them? Do I want to walk away from them? But you're doing this on your own choosing. You're not doing this because you're afraid of them or because you want to forget that the relationship ever happened. You're focused on what you want to do in this moment, given the situation. And that's being active in it. When you're active, you choose what to do. When you're passive, you let the situation roll over you and you just instinctively react. And sometimes that's great. But most of the times it's better if we act, if we do something, if we accept it and then take charge of the situation ourselves instead of it running over us. So, your ex is walking towards you. What do you want to do? And that only comes when you accept that the relationship happened for what it happened. And then you suddenly, when you accept this, feelings start pouring out of you, thoughts start pouring out of you, emotions and ideas about a relationship that you've had. Some of them are bad, but some of them are good. But that's not the biggest point. The biggest point is that after the confrontation, or lack thereof, with your ex, you're going to feel in control. Your day is not going to be ruined because you were in charge. You took control over the day in that moment, and then you dealt with it. You didn't run away, you didn't block it out, you dealt with it. And then you can be happy again and enjoy the sunshine and enjoy the beautiful day. And you can even pat yourself on the back because you dealt with the situation the best you could, whatever that was. For that, you just need to accept it first though. Like I said, you're not sugarcoating it. You're not making it sound better than it is. But you're also not doing it worse than it is. You're just looking at what happened and accepting the fact that it happened. Because it did. It did happen, whether you like it or not. The only difference is whether you accept it or not. And when you accept it, you can move on. And you know that. People tell you that all the time. Accept it and move on, accept it and move on, accept it and move on. I'm not telling you to accept it and move on. I'm telling you to accept it and then look what you want to do next. Maybe you want to move on. Maybe you don't. Maybe you want to stay there and stay angry at that person and stay mad at that person. And that's okay. Because that's your choice. Try this out. Whenever you're feeling bad or negative or wanting to run away from something, accept the situation for what it is first. And then ask yourself, what do I do now? And then see how the situation turns out. Because I can bet it will turn out better than you thought it would. If it did work out, please leave a like. And subscribe if you want to hear more of this stuff. And also share it with a friend who might be able to use this. I hope this really helps you, and I really encourage you to try it out. See you in the next video.